Emmanuel Macron was furious at Brexit Britain, accusing the country of taking the EU hostage. The French president was a vocal figure in Brexit talks between the UK and EU, which ended with a trade deal after tough negotiations. Mr. Macron fumed at the UK's efforts to take more control of its fisheries, and even threatened to veto the deal late on in the talks. When the deal was eventually secured, the French president claimed Brexit was built on lies. He said, "The United Kingdom remains our neighbor, but also our friend and ally. This choice to leave Europe, this Brexit, was the child of the European malaise and of many lies and false promises." His parting swipe echoed his anger at the very start of the Brexit process in 2016 when he accused the UK of taking the EU hostage with its efforts to leave the bloc. A week before Britain went to the polls in the referendum on EU membership, Mr. Macron warned that the EU needed reform. He said, "I believe in Europe, but in its reorganization. It's the end of an ultra-liberal Europe that has lost its political direction." The European project cannot only be a system of abolishing rules. The issue is not whether we can be more competitive, if we should open up this or that market, it is whether we can succeed in living better, together. He also described the referendum as dangerous and said Britain had taken the rest of the EU hostage. Mr. Macron was France's economy minister at the time, and warned the EU would need to act fast to avoid other countries starting a similar process. He added, "There must be no question of Denmark, the Netherlands, Poland, deciding they want the same status." Mr. Macron said that if Britain does pull out, it could have a positive effect on the French economy, and while it would create turbulence on the markets, he did not believe it would last. He said, "I think we have the collective capacity to reassure." In the aftermath of Brexit talks, the current French finance minister, Bruno Le Maire, has continued Paris criticism of the UK, claiming the French economy won't feel a thing from Brexit while the UK will be a big loser. As the Office of National Statistics (ONS) highlights, France is the UK's fourth biggest trading partner.